my God. Oh, it's so good it makes me weep. 1976, Brecker Brothers, back-to-back album. A 27-year-old Michael Brecker rips into this killer solo on the track Night Flight. Guys, this is the shizzle. Let's check it out. All right, no messing around. Check out the first entry. There is so much in there about Michael Brecker, just in that opening passage. Like, for a start, how's your A flat melodic minor scale, you guys? Fine, but check out the way he plays it. So I'm guessing he's kind of going for a G7 altered sound, which would be the A flat melodic minor. But the speed and the precision that he plays that scale, right? So good. So you've got all the motifs, development as well. So you've got the scale ripple, and then you've got the answer. Then you've got the scale ripple again, and then you've got a different answer with the high bit there, H for high, and then the low bit, and then the high bit, and then the low bit. And it's all this ambiguous B to B flat, you know, on the Gs. It's not quite G major, it's not quite G minor, that G altered type sound, but absolutely awesome, distinctive, ripping opening to his solo. Let's hear that one more time. Let's go on. Woo! Let's do that again. So what you find with Brecker's fast runs is there's always some kind of logic to it. It's never like a random thing, okay? So let's check out this little bit here. Now, where before he was playing with the B to B flat, now he's playing with the F to F sharp. So again, keeping the ambiguity going. Now, the first bit of this fast run here, that is, looks like what we got. Well, it's I don't think it's any scale. It starts off, it looks like it might be B flat melodic minor-ish, but then it goes into this D flat kind of, I guess the closest thing is D flat. You could call it, what could we call it? Oh, I don't know. I guess it's actually a D flat harmonic major. I've never thought about that before, but it's actually D flat harmonic major, which is like a harmonic minor scale, but with a major third. Right, then you get the 7 tuplet of G melodic minor. So far we've got very fast versions of A flat melodic minor and very fast versions of G melodic minor. So see how important it is to learn your scales, folks. And then it's just the chromatic scale down to C. So you build up that run. And that is the anatomy of a fast Brecker run, okay? As my shoddy technique does not do it justice. So good. Right, now check out this Ripley's phrase. So good. And like that little bit of vibrato on the C is so good. It's so Brecker. Okay, let's turn the page. This is a solo, by the way, that we featured in as an Inspiration Solo of the Month inside the Inner Circle membership. I'd highly recommend joining up the Inner Circle membership because you get one of these every month. And I break down the solo in even more detail than this, and I show you all takeaways and how you can incorporate elements of these solos to improve your own playing. Even though the solos are really complicated, I'm the sort of conduit to help you interpret otherwise impossible solos and show you how you can use them in your own playing. But in the meantime, let's go on to the next run. All right, so that's what it is. So let's have a little look at this killer line. We start off with the sort of G minor pentatonic thing, but then a little chromatic bit, and then we've got the bebop scale cliche. Okay, that's here. Ba, ba, da, da. Then we go into D flat major. And this is really the anatomy of how these lines are broken up into chunks of major scales, into little 4-note cliches, and into different harmonic areas, and then coming back to the main G minor thing. So the next bit. Really, this is all either in A major or D major. Let's just call it D major, okay? From here to here. So you see we've gone from D flat major to D major, but all strong shapes. Then we've got some more just straightforward G Dorian minor. So the whole rest of the line from here onwards is G minor Dorian scale, i.e. Same as F major. So that's how these lines are broken up into harmonic chunks. So you got this opening little salvo, G minor-ish, then you got a little bebop, then you go to D flat, then you go to D major, then G minor Dorian. Now that's not the full genius of it. The full genius of it is the way that all the shapes are super strong within each kind of key center. When you get to that D flat section, it's just such a strong sound, it anchors it in there. And all the shapes and intervals that he uses throughout that G minor Dorian bit, all that kind of Coltrane language is so strong that it anchors it. This is all really coming from Coltrane, especially around the Crescent, Love Supreme type era of Coltrane. So the whole line then. Let's hear Michael. Absolutely awesome. How about that? And of course, it's all played with machine gun rhythmic precision. You can see that there's a bunch of half-tongued notes in there to give it the light and shade. There's a lot of insanely good phrasing throughout this whole thing. So if you want to get the PDF for this incredible Michael Brecker solo, just use the link that you can see there, fill in your email. It is yours for free. And let me tell you, it's an awesome transcription. You can get it for B flat and E flat saxes. Okay, just use the link there. Right, back to the solo. Okay, now we're into the B section of the song, which has got, let's see if I can scroll up. There we go. Just remember that there's a little D flat there, okay? Oh, I can just about fit it in. There we go. Ba, ba, ba. The first bridge of the song. Check out this. Woohoo! Absolutely awesome. So we've got this C#9 sus. And then we've got a famous Coltrane type pattern, which I'll play it slowly. The note that you can see in brackets here, that's the note that you finger, and the D sharp is the harmonic that comes out. So it goes. But what I'm actually fingering is. But the note that comes out is. So he does that 3 times in a row. 1, 2, 3. And then he's got a sort of chromatic link into the A sus, and he uses the A dominant bebop scale. So now we're here, and it's all the A bebop scale, I think. Yeah, the whole thing is just the A bebop scale. In fact, the whole thing is mostly just the Mixolydian scale, apart from that second note, which is a passing note. But again, it's the strength of the harmonic cells, the strength of the shapes that really give the line that cohesion. And then we're ripping straight up here from the F sharp to the A to the high C for the third sus chord. So you can see the sus chords go C sharp, then down a major third, and then up a fourth. Okay, so. Whoops. Just trying to find an easy way of quickly going from A to B there. I suspect he might be overblowing a 6th, like fingering an E flat palm key there. Maybe there's a little quick way of going from A to B. And then the last line. So absolutely fantastic bridge. Let's go back to here. I completely muffed that. Right, into the second chorus. Check out this. This has got one of the greatest sections I've ever heard on a minor pentatonic. Check this out. I mean, for a start, what an incredible bluesy phrase. And you've got this weird rogue E flat thrown in there. It is an E flat, I've definitely checked it, but it feels like it should be. Or actually really weird, right? I'll prove it to you. I'll slow it right down. Like. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. So you can hear that C triad in there, that C minor triad in there, right there, which is weird. But what a great bluesy phrase. And the C and the E flat is so fleeting, you know, you hardly even notice it. Right, on we go. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this bit here. It's extremely fast, but it's actually extremely easy. You can only really do it using the bis key. So you just quickly ripple your fingers. And this next bit is so good. Oh my God. Oh, it's so good. It makes me weep. Oh my God. I can't believe how good that is. I wish I could do it justice. I never quite get it. Right, last time. I promise this is the last time. Oh, never shy of a low B flat, old Michael, and why not? It is the best note on any saxophone ever. Right, now we've got a really complicated run. So we're going from here. Where's my pen? We're going from there. Oh, what a climb. So it's very chromatic, this bit. First of all, it starts again with these strong shapes. And there's that shape that we had from the first run, that what I called the D flat harmonic major, but this one could just be B flat melodic minor. Either or. Right, now we've got the chromatic climbing section, starts on the G. Sorry, I got that right. Oh man, I don't do it justice. Oh! And then the whole thing rounds off with that killer blues lick. Now, although this is like a super complicated solo, you could take just one of these licks and blow it over a house DJ sax, over a blues shuffle, anything like that. Like, for example, where it says lay back here, this one blues lick is just so good. Just do it down the octave. You know, you could do that over the house beats. You could do it over anything. It's just a fantastic blues lick. Oh, so good. One more time. There's an unusual bit of phrasing there with that little staccato. Now, of course, what makes this work so well is that you've got a group, or you know, you start off with a group of 4, ba-ba dee-ba, and then ba-ba bee-ba de-ba, ba-ba bee-ba da-ba. So you've got 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. So it's kind of like, you can see that there's 6-note patterns. Dagadutton, gutton, gagadutton, gutton, gagadutton, gagadutton, dutton, dagadutton, dutton, dagadutton. Unusual. Right, now remember there's a little 16th note G there. Okay, now we're into another very complicated passage. Okay, so let's break down that run. So we start off with one of these Coltrane type patterns again. Now, oh, it's a G. So what I'm actually fingering there. Okay, so there's five lots of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lots of it, and the basic pattern is that. But you blow an overtone on the last note, so you end up getting 2 Ds in a row. And then suddenly, just out of the blue, he switches up a semitone for half a beat. So that's what it sounds like. And a bit of chromaticism there. And then we're into the second bridge, which has got an extremely fast run. So let's have a look at that run, starting from here. Now that is just straightforward D flat 7 Dorian, Mixolydian. In fact, the last 4 notes are just chord tones. Most of it is chord tones with the exception of the G flat there. D flat 7, even though it's the chord is D flat sus, you know, who's counting. Then into the next bar. Which is all A flat melodic minor. A flat mel min. Sorry. It's not A flat melodic minor. What am I talking about? Anybody that spotted that is not A flat melodic minor, give yourself a pat on the back. It's actually A flat, A flat Dorian, or D flat Mixolydian, I guess. Yeah, D flat Mixolydian, just straight D flat Mixolydian for a D flat 7 chord. It's just played very quickly. And then you got this great altissimo slide up to the D flat, which is the root of the chord, up to the D, which is the sus4 of the next chord. It's so beautiful. Check this out. Oh my goodness. So. Let's talk through this. So you got. Now, I've done a whole video on this thing where he's kind of, it's called tonicization. I think that's the word for it. If it's not the word, I'm just saying it is. Where you get a dominant tonicization, where you get a dominant chord, in this case A7, and then you turn it into its own key center. All right. So Mike Brecker is turning it into the key center just of an A blues, and then he kind of plays this bluesy type thing. You know, that kind of vibe. So, okay, so that takes care of, that's all A bluesy, tonicization. And then he goes on to continue the motif. So, da, and then, but this time it's on the 7th of the chord. Oh. Right, and then we're into the last phrase of the whole thing, and it goes out with a bang. Check out this. We're now going from here to finish it off. And he finishes the way he started, with the same type arch ripple. So let's play this in slow motion. So that is like a sort of A. You might think of this as like an A minor major, A minor major 9, just with one passing note. And that is turning this chord into a dominant sharp 11 chord. So it's kind of like the Lydian dominant. Then back to normal Dorian. So you've got A minor major 7, and then you've got A minor 7, okay? Just normal A minor 7. Then normal A minor 7, and then you've got E flat, a kind of E flat 7 sound there, all right, which is a semitone up from the chord you're on. But I think it's just a shape, really. And then this final run. So, what's going on here? You've got a kind of chromatic thing going down here. I guess it's almost like F, I don't know what it is. It's just, let's call it chromatic, all right? And then when we get from here, everything from that point onwards is the G minor blues scale or minor pentatonic. Straight down the minor pentatonic. So that whole run. I need more breath. That's what it sounds like. Oh, so good, right? Let me see if I can do a slightly better job on that one more time. Oh my goodness me, Mr. Michael Brecker. Bam, ba da dun dun dun. So good. Just so good. Oh my word. And there's so much in there that you can learn from. And hey, guess what? Go and join the inner circle, inner circle, inner circle, and you'll get all the takeaways and learn how you can make all this stuff your own. You've made it your own. So that is all I've got to say on the matter of Night Flight by Michael Brecker. That's just me being a complete fanboy and having a bit of a bad attempt at trying to play it. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you appreciate the absolute raw excitement of Mr. Michael Brecker. Now, as I mentioned before, if you want to get much more content like this and every month you get a new inspirational solo, go and join the Inner Circle. You can see the link down there. And also, don't forget to go and get I'll throw in the free PDF for the transcription of this solo. Use the link that you can see there, or click the link in the description. You can go and get your free PDF. Another free thing that you can get from me is my Saxophone Success Masterclass, and that is an hour. It's a free masterclass for a whole hour where you can really transform your, everything. You're improvising, your sound, your practice, the law. It's absolutely awesome. Go and check out that. And until next week, make sure that you practice hard, practice smart, and enjoy your music. Take it easy.